I think it's time we build these guys a new home. Welcome everyone. Last episode we built this precarious viewing post, aka the PvP, and underwent a massive terraforming project and ending it off with the clock tower. Oh, I love the clock tower. Oh god! That's why there's water at the bottom of the PvP. Sometimes the forward button just wants to go. Anyway, I love the clock tower, and this is sticking out like a sore thumb. We've set aside an area, and you'll notice in the distance some wool towers. I'm planning to build a barn, and that's the skeleton of it right there. We need a barn. Oh! Okay, well good to know this won't kill me, but my god, that was stupid. It wasn't stupid. I didn't mean to hit the edge. I just went a little... Like I told you, my forward finger wants to go forward. Anyway, these guys have been stuck in these really tiny pens for way too long, and it's right in the middle of our city, so it's necessary that we build a barn. If you remember from last episode, I left a big cavern here, not fully filled in, but I filled it in. In between episodes, I just got in, you know when you get in the mindset or the mood in Minecraft where you just want to place blocks and zone out? I did that. I placed a lot of blocks and zoned out, and now we have a more flat area. And this is about the size of the footprint the barn is going to be. Hello, project manager. Are you pleased with the project? No words. Okay. I hope that doesn't mean I'm getting fired soon. It's a fairly large build with much bigger fenced areas for the animals. We're going to have chickens and cows and pigs and sheep. And before we build, we gotta finish some terraforming over here, so I'm gonna grab some dirt and some materials and flatten this out. Dirt. Grass. Good. Dirt. Oh, 3. No one needs 3. Almost broken enchanted shovel and random stone shovels. Maybe a chest for good measure. Alright, we're looking ready. And this level right here is what I want everything to be on. It's demolition time. Fear me, flowers. Fear me. Dig, 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 dig. Sorry. Yikes. Just gonna go over this way now. Lunch break. Look at that. Flat and ready for a build. Now it is. Oh wait. Now it is. Oh, that is looking pretty nice. Well, I didn't need this many shovels. That's okay. Now that this land is all flattened, I can get out my building instructions. Oh, sorry. Let me put these into a format you can actually see. Ta-da! Building plans. This is all the stuff I'm gonna need for this build. Before it's crafted into the variants, like a lot of the dark oak will be turned into stuff for the roof, for example. And I'll quickly explain this in case anybody wants to build a similar build and follow along. 3.60 does not mean 3 stacks and 60% of a stack. It means 3 stacks and 60 blocks. For a total of about 252 if I've done my math correctly. And so follows 3 stacks, 48 blocks, 240 blocks total, etc., etc. Here's page 2. And some wool, apparently. Wool. And before I gather blocks, I'm going to take all of this back into the house. And actually a lot of the stuff on my shopping list for this build I already have. So I'll spend the first part of this gathering experience just sifting through my own chests. First gotta put all the dirt in the dirt box. And we'll shove all these shovels in this miscellaneous chest that is a nightmare and I try not to think about it. Okay, first item on the list. Dark oak logs. Whoops. 3 stacks and 60. Oh great, we already have a lot of this. Okay, I have collected all of the items that I have full stock of, which a lot more than I expected, which is a nice surprise. And anything I didn't have enough of, I put some exclamation points by, and we'll gather those together. Except for wool, since I used that for the frame, we'll get that as we build the build. I'm gonna dump all this stuff off in the chest by the build, and then we'll get started collecting. Oh yeah, announcement. Soon you guys, hey everybody. I know it will get their attention. Everyone. Yes, everyone. Thank you for your attention. I just wanted to let you know that you will have a brand new home very soon. I'm talking room to roam and a little roof over your head when it gets cold. So, stay tuned, everybody. Alright, there's all the stuff loaded and ready to go. And first item on the list is tough. Now, I actually do have some tough in the chest, but there just wasn't enough on the list, so let's go double check how much we've got, and then head down to the mines. Okay, we need pretty much we need 5 stacks. I don't know why I didn't just round up. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, nice, almost 5. I'm gonna take all that. My plan is to grab more than what we need for this project, just so I'm not depleting all of my resources, and then the next time I have to build a project, wondering where all the tough went. And I do believe there's some down here. We may have to do... Oh, I spoke too soon. There's a bunch right here. I don't have any torches. This is the torches song because I was wrong and didn't bring torches to mining because I forgot. And now I gotta go all the way back up and get torches. Coal? Coal. Am I low on coal? Yo 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 yo. Oy. Oh, okay, we're good. I have so much coal. Okay, wait, that's actually got a little carried away there. Wait, I don't have a fortune? No fortune? Oh, okay, fine. Torches. Okay, now we can mine tough. Yo, diamonds? I must have left these here when I had fortune. I don't have fortune yet, so... Okay, that should be enough. I have pretty much replicated what was in the chest. I went a little ham, because I just... Oh, that sound of the tough breaking. Such a good sound. So 5 stacks of tough, done. And tough back in the reserves. Next item is hay. I know I keep some in the kitchen. Oh, wow. Yeah, we'll leave that for cooking, but take that. And then also in this barrel, I basically collect hay for the seeds to then farm bone meal. So I've accumulated quite a bit. And that brings us to 2 stacks and 8. How many did we need again? 5. What you're about to see can only be described as a critical mistake evolving into an embarrassing display. You see, I did not need 333 hay bales. I needed 333 pieces of wheat to make less than a stack of hay bales. This is the edited version of this horrid adventure. I still see wheat fields when I close my eyes. Okay, proceed. Well, that means it's time to farm. Oh. Whoops. I'm just kidding. Yeah. I placed my bed in... Whoa, you guys saw that, right? I'm recording, right? Okay, I am. That was crazy. Well, we fully plucked the fields, and that's how much we've got, almost 4 stacks. So I'm gonna call it good for now and wait for those to grow while we go to the next thing on our list. And drop these seeds off. Ooh, yeah, we're getting lots of bone meal. That's nice. Oh! There's nothing else on the list. I guess it's time to watch wheat grow. I've walked around for quite a bit, just hitting any grown wheat and replacing it with seeds, and I've got 4 stacks, which is not going to be enough, but I'm realizing we don't need that many hay bales. They're really just for decoration, so I think what we've got is good. Adding 4 and almost a half stacks, that's good for me. And that's literally everything we need. And I should clarify, it's everything we need to craft what we're going to be using to build. I know for sure the clay is going to get turned into bricks. I think we should get that started right away. As I was waiting for the wheat to grow, I expanded our lava farm, so now all 5 of these got lava dripping down for us to use for fuel. Okay, while those are going, I'm going to go back over... Oh! I'm going to sleep really quick. And then I'm going to head over to our little base of operations for this project. And off camera, I'm going to craft everything up and you will see me when we are ready to start building. Alright, I have gathered in here all the stuff we're going to need. And I need to make a quick note. I completely forgot to include glass in the little list we made. And I also made quite a few miscalculations, including I didn't need 5 and 13 stacks of hay blocks. I needed 5 and 13 stacks of wheat to make less than 64 hay blocks for the build. So I'm keeping all of this in here for now, and I guess I got a bunch of hay if I ever need it. Here's a look at the first chest with all of the materials I'm going to use to build, and note if you're following along, some of my math was wrong, particularly for the clay for the bricks, and the hay was way off. Most other things were pretty close. But yeah, there's a full look at that. And then some stragglers for decorations. You don't need 64 hay bales, really just as much you want to put up in the hay loft in the barn. Okay, and with that all out of the way, you can sit back, relax, and enjoy as I build this barn. The barn is built. Tour time! Okay, so let's start right off with this big feature here on the front. I made a little moon, because, you know, of the, what's the word? The theme. So yeah, I thought that was a cute little touch, because with the name Midnight Palindrome, Midnight Moon, yeah, you get it, you get it. And this is a design that I came up with, and I built in a creative world, and then popped it over here, and it fits in so nicely. Like, guys, look at this. The town is coming along. Yeah, someone just mooed. I got a supporter in there. So, barn. I wanted that indoor-outdoor action so that because I know the animals don't... Look, guys, I know the animals don't actually care if they're indoor or outdoor. Like, not really. But I care. and I wanted them to have the ability to go inside if they need to. Speaking of inside, let's just go in, shall we? I'm just kidding. Okay. Interior. Whoa. Oh yeah, I forgot. So I put torches underneath the moss carpet, and sometimes the animals love to do a little dance. Yeah, I saw your dance, buddy. Whoa, when there's a baby here. When did you guys make a baby? I'm getting distracted by mysteries that should maybe just be left misunderstood. I got a little chest with some food for all of these guys. Hello. Crafting table. You never know when you need it. My father, may he rest in peace. My bed. Because, you know, I always like, especially in hardcore, it's really nice to have a bed everywhere I go. Just in case something happens to my emergency bed. Over here, some beautiful artwork. Food, because... Is that food, or wait, is that a fire? Wait, I always thought that was food, but now I'm realizing that it might be a fire. I thought it was like fried food sticking out of a bowl. Okay. A painting. This is my favorite of the new paintings, so I put that one there just because I love it. This is the big fireplace. I love the big fireplace, and it's not really practical to have a fireplace in a barn, but here's my thinking. It keeps it warm. Like, it keeps it all warm and toasty in here for the animals, so like in the winter they can come inside and huddle up. And it looks cool, okay? It looks cool. And of course we have this sign. Oh, there we go. Raise this barn, as the wise Applejack once said. Raise this barn, 1, 2, 3, 4. Something, something, raise this barn, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's in honor of her. Then when we go, oh yeah, before we go up, I wanted to add a skylight just to get some more light in here. And like kind of going with like the celestial theme. Like, it's a cool way to like look up at the night sky, or in this case the sun. Oh, it's gonna hit the middle soon. Yo, okay, I'm gonna wait for it to hit the middle because I just think that'll be really satisfying. Damn, the sun really moves fast. Time is always moving quicker than you'd think. Oh, here it goes. Oh, this is beautiful. Look at that. Magnificent. So yeah, that's there. Okay, I know for editing, I usually turn the animal sounds down, but for me right now recording, they are too loud, so I turned that down. Now we can go upstairs to the hayloft. The hayloft, where you can see I did not need the, freaking 600 wheat that I collected. Yeah, that was way too much. But I put a lot of it to use, and I'm actually glad that I got a ton, because it looks nice. It's one of those things that you add as a detail to like make it look more functional, even though it's not. But I do have, oh, is it this one? Okay, well, they're all empty. I was pretty sure I put some stuff in one of them, but I guess it's just the one downstairs. So yeah, hayloft. Hayloft. And we got the classics. We got pigs, chickens. We need a little bit more chickens. That's not very many. Be born. Okay. Cows. And of course, sheep. And I think is that the project manager? What is the project manager doing here? Hello, project manager. I see that you are checking out the new barn. What do you think? Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, that's the barn, everybody. Ooh, you know what? Let's get a view from the PvP. Wow, would you look at that? That looks great. Oh, I love that. I love the smoke coming out of the top. I love the little skylight on the top. You can see the moon on the side. You can see the animals. This area is beautiful. Really coming along. And one thing I realized after I built this, the scale is kind of all over the place. Like, this clock tower, I wanted to be like the biggest thing in... I wanted the clock tower to be the biggest thing in my city, and now I'm realizing it's not going to be. Like, not even a little bit. Like, this is way bigger scale than this, and that's okay. Like, maybe the... Whoa, I'm not even... I'm not even on the edge. But yeah, that's fine. Maybe it can just be like an older building. I don't know. The lore doesn't matter too much. I'm just here to have fun. That's what Minecraft's about. Playing the game. Play the game by Queen. Well, I'm certainly going to sleep better knowing that these guys are sleeping better in their nice little barn. That's all for today. Thank you for watching, and goodbye, everyone! How do I make a book? Huh? 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 Oh, that's really annoying.